Hey peeps, welcome back. We're talking the Real Housewives of Potomac, season 9, episode 13. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope 2025 is the best year yet. All right, you guys, let's get into some housewives gossip. I did see that someone caught Ashley hanging out with Josh, the guy from the speed dating, the guy that's been on a couple of episodes this season. It looks like they are still going strong. They were just out on a walk or running errands or something like that a couple days ago. So congratulations to Ashley and Josh. Hopefully they work out. I think they look kind of cute on the show. Get down in the comments. What do you guys think? Then I saw a little interview that they did with Bronwyn from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and they asked her what she requires in her confessional, and she says she always has breakfast before she gets there. Her breakfast is normally Dr. Pepper and bacon, which, you know, doesn't everybody? I mean, what? However, she says when she has her confessionals, she does request that she has Dr. Pepper with a pickle. Listen. She says that we should all try it. Dr. Pepper and pickle will change our lives. I say no, ma'am. She also says that she makes sure that her confessional looks are a full look from head to toe. She says that she did realize sometime this season that Heather does not always have a full look. And in the show, thanks to editing not doing the best job, we could see that she was wearing jeans. I guess she's saying that Heather needs to step up her game, which nobody's surprised about that at all. Anyway, I wonder if she's trying to get a deal with Dr. Pepper. Now, honey, listen, Mia. So at the end of December, we find out that Mia and Ink have unfollowed each other on social media. Then she posts a picture, and with her and Gordon, it says, "New year, new beginnings. Cheers to living life to the fullest. Hashtag mom and dad. Hashtag New Year's Eve 2025. No, ma'am. She then makes a statement that Ink is her best friend and perfect in so many ways, but I have decided to focus on my children and maintain a healthy co-parenting relationship with their father. Yeah, right. Honey, listen, is it because the reunion is coming up? Or is it because of the backlash that you are receiving online? Get the hell out of here. Remember the last time we talked a little bit about Brittany making the announcement? I've got an announcement to make about her and Jared. Do you know this woman went on and did another announcement? I have an announcement to make. Her and Jared hugging and kissing and dancing around. This lady is so thirsty. It's disgusting. Then I guess her and Lisa have fallen out or something. Remember in that episode for Meredith's bar mitzvah when Angie said that Brittany had high body count hair? Right after that, Lisa said, "You don't have high body count hair, but you could use a Keratos treatment or something." That ended up getting Brittany a deal with the Keratos people. I'm sure that I'm saying that wrong. I don't know what that is. I really don't. Anyway, I guess something happened and it fell through because she posted on her social media, "Someone stole my Keratos partnership, not naming names." Then she goes on to say hashtag Keratos, hashtag New Year's gift, hashtag shiny hair, hashtag Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, hashtag Lisa Barlow, hashtag Bravo TV, hashtag Bravo. So are you saying that the Keratos people changed their mind and decided to go with Lisa Barlow? And when she makes this post, it's her drinking a Wendy's drink. So you know she's alluding to Lisa stealing her deal. If she don't get her thirsty ass out of here, I cannot take this woman. Now, Caroline Brooks from the Real Housewives of Dubai, she posted, "Happy New Year, everyone. Wish you all happiness and good health. I know a lot of my former castmates are struggling to stay relevant after the Real Housewives of Dubai was canceled. If you're true fans, please be sure to keep making them feel famous. I'm loving my private, quiet life." I don't know if I could actually agree with that. Because you're on social media talking about your castmates, it sounds like you might want to, stay famous. I'm just saying, I have no proof of this. I don't know. I think what Caroline left out is the Real Housewives of Dubai will be back. It just won't be back with them. Andy Cohen confirmed on Radio Andy that the Real Housewives of Dubai season 3 begins filming really soon with an all-new cast, and it will be only on Peacock. Well, there you go. Ain't that some shit? Those ladies gave them 2 seasons, and Bravo, Peacock, Andy, Universal, whoever does that show, they have given all the ladies the boot. And now a whole new cast of ladies will be on season 3 only on Peacock.
Well, shit, what are y'all doing?
I didn't even watch season 2. But anyway, there you go. Caroline did say on the Twitter, which is X, I still like calling it Twitter. Anyway, she says, we were told you guys are not going to be picked up for a 3rd season. I'm really sorry. I feel like you guys deserve one. Thank you so much for 2 great seasons, ladies. Wish you all the best of luck, etc., etc. This is what the Real Housewives of Dubai was told, unfortunately. Happy New Year. It doesn't sound too happy. Then she says, on a group call with the cast, some of us graciously thanked them for the opportunity, while others stayed silent in disbelief. The delusion is real. Some think the show will return, but it was clearly stated this is our last season. Yeah, I think it was clearly stated it's the last season for you guys, because Andy said they're coming back, just not with you guys. Listen, get down in the comments what you think it is. Now, also, Mauricio, Kyle's husband, is being sued. Mauricio and his real estate company are being accused of stealing $3.5 million from the taxpayers for improperly using those funds from the PPP loans. The lawsuit was filed back in July of 2023 and is still ongoing. Everybody is getting caught up in this PPP loan thing. I don't know why people would even try stealing money from the federal government. At some point, you're going to get caught. You always do. Anyway, you guys, get down in the comments and let me know what you think about that. So let's get into the episode. The episode starts off with Mia being performative, in my opinion. The whole I don't know where my kids are. Gordon won't answer my calls. Oh my God, I'm worried. No, none of that works for me. I feel as if her and Jacqueline knew all along where those kids were, and they thought that this would be another opportunity for them to, 1, drag the shit out of Gordon, 2, to make Mia a victim. None of this is making sense. I don't trust Mia at all. I think she is a complete liar. As a mom, if I don't know where my child is, there is no way that I'm sitting there calm and rational. I'm not sitting there having a discussion. I am grabbing my purse. I am trying to get an Uber to the airport. I have got to get back home. I need to know where my baby is. Not only that, I am calling everybody that I know who knows my husband. Somebody is going to be able to get in touch with this dude. I am blocking my phone number. I am doing everything. I am calling every nanny that we ever had. I am reaching out to people. I don't give a shit if I haven't talked to them in 25 years. No, ma'am. This to me was all performative. It was all ridiculous, and I don't trust it at all. Especially when they show the flashback that she told the group the night before that Gordon had the children. You knew that they were with him. Cut the shit. I don't believe her at all. Stacy coming in to talk to Kay, saying that she had to borrow toothpaste and deodorant from Giselle. I was looking at Stacy with the side eye. There's a couple of things that she could have done. You could call concierge and see if they have a gift shop on the premises, or see if they have extra toothbrushes or deodorant on site, or she could have called a car service and drove to the nearest closest store. Are you going to be borrowing the toothpaste and the deodorant all vacation? I'm just asking. I mean, daggone it. They talk a little bit about Kay and Greg, but I'm going to be honest. Kay and Greg bore me. I don't think that they mesh well at all. I still don't think it's a good idea to buy a house with someone that you're not married to. Because if the relationship doesn't work out, it's going to be forever to break ties, figure out who's keeping the house. Are we selling the house, splitting the proceeds? Are you going to buy me out? Am I going to buy you out? Nobody wants to go through that. Then I thought it was hilarious but a little creepy that Giselle was asking questions of Karen about her sex life with Ray. And it was also crazy to hear the former First Lady talk about giving head. And I thought, I wonder what her former parishioners think. Like, this was our First Lady talking about giving head. You know, Ray is working his way downtown, and Karen says that he's pretty good down there. Wendy making that comment that she can't believe that Ray could even find his thing. I said, why are we doing this? I do not want to have the thoughts or the visions of Ray handling business. That is between him and Karen. I think they should have left us out of that conversation. However, I do think it was absolutely hilarious. When Giselle said, so you're not slobbing the knob, I laughed so hard because I have not heard that in ages. I think that I was probably a teenager the last time I heard somebody say slob the knob. Yeah, that's a lot. Jacqueline's sitting next to Ashley, telling Ashley about Gordon and Mia and the kids. I don't know if Mia wanted Jacqueline to share that information, but I do understand where Ashley was coming from when she said, I can't believe this is the reaction. You know, what is going on? Why is she not absolutely frantic? Or why was she not absolutely frantic and running out of here to try to find her kids? Everybody else would. Again, that's another reason why I think that Mia was lying. I think her and Jacqueline put this together. Wendy walking down the street. Honey, the men all paused. That used to be a good song by Climax, wasn't it? The men all paused. I loved that song. Anyway, she says that when the Godiva goddess walks through, it's a whole situation. It is. She said it doesn't matter if it's in the United States or anywhere around the world. She ain't lying. She was looking fabulous. Giselle and Karen decided to buy Wendy a hat and get a hat for her little girl. I thought that was such a nice thing. I said, we have come a long way from last season or the season before that when they were just totally disrespectful to this woman. I loved it. They even got her a little bong. I think that was Ashley and Mia. I'm not really sure. Or Ashley and Kay, not sure. But I'm telling you, the hat that they picked out for Wendy was awful. And I don't blame her at all for saying no, she's not going to be wearing that hat. That hat was resemblance of something that Laura Ingalls wore on Little House on the Prairie. Who the hell wants that hat? I'm just saying. Picture the Handmaid's Tale hat, but in white. I mean, awful. Ashley approaches Mia in the shop and she says, hey, I'm feeling some kind of way regarding the way that you doubled down on those comments you made about Giselle's daughter. Mia makes some kind of comment that she's going through a lot right now and she doesn't really care. She doesn't have time for this right now. Something like that, I'm paraphrasing. Ashley says, well, I don't know how to show up for you like this. And Mia says, well, don't. You know, Ashley was 100% right when she says, and this is crazy that I'm agreeing with Ashley, but she says, you know, being friends with Mia is exhausting. And Mia needs to learn how to accept accountability, how to apologize. She said doubling down and making those comments about Giselle's daughter is way off the charts. It is absolutely wrong. And I agree. I think that Mia sometimes tries to use her situation with Gordon and her fake tears to keep the ladies off of her for her behavior and some of the actions and things that she does and says. That would not work. Especially not in my group of friends. We would not have it, period. You cross the line and we are going to tell you. Are we going to tell you in a nasty, negative way? No, we're going to be kind and fair with you, but we're going to let you know the things that you are doing and saying is disrespectful. We realize that you are going through something at home, but just because you're hurting does not give you the right to hurt others. Absolutely not. And that whole thing when she's like, well, don't. I agree with Ashley. Say less. There is no way that I would be able to stand beside you and be right there with you while you're saying something negative about somebody else's child. That is not your business. Worry about your own kids. One thing that I thought was weird, Ashley was going harder at Mia regarding Giselle's children than Giselle was her own. What the hell? Now, Stacey trying to say that Ashley was on Mia's throat and she doesn't understand it. She's tearing Mia down. I'm going to give you a pass, Stacey, because you're new to the group. But no, ma'am. Give it a couple more weeks with Mia's ass and you're going to be standing on her throat too. Now, when Giselle was talking about Mia to Jacqueline,
I know Mia is going through. That's no excuse. And last night she doubled down on it. So
You better than me, because I would have cleared that whole table. A lot of times with Mia, when she gets upset, she does lash out and she says things and she doesn't think.
I don't expect nothing from Mia because Mia is miserable.
and Team Wendy, all the way. There's no way in hell that I would ever let somebody say that about my children. Absolutely not. I'm going for your throat. You might get popped because I am that angry and I don't even condone violence, but you might get popped. Giselle said that she wasn't really worried about Mia because Mia is miserable. And I said, wait a minute though. You were saying that Wendy and Candace were miserable, but you still went hard as hell for them. Why are you not doing the same for Mia? Why is Mia not getting the same treatment for doing something that you accused them of doing, but they didn't? I still don't understand Giselle and this behavior at all. And I wish Jacqueline would stop caping for Mia, because Mia never capes for you. So they go to this rum bar and they have a rum tasting. Karen, of course, orders ginger ale like she has been throughout the season. I still cannot get over Karen in those DUI videos. I also cannot look at that wig that she is wearing these last 2 episodes the same anymore. That was the DUI wig. And I don't love it. I can't do it. Wendy or someone asked Karen if she was drinking and she said no. And Jacqueline said, well, I don't know why not. We're not driving. I think that was rude and insensitive. Karen called her a bitch. At that moment, Jacqueline was acting bitchy. I'm just saying, she really was. She didn't need to do that. You are already in the doghouse with Karen. Why would you want to keep this up? It's not getting you a flute, clearly. Karen then makes some comment that she doesn't have to be sober. She is just choosing not to drink. Karen, after that DUI footage, I think that it's possible that you should stop drinking for a year, maybe 2, just to see if you can. Cut back on all alcohol, just stick to bubbly or that ginger ale. Just try that, because after seeing that dash cam footage and all the rest of the footage from your arrest, maybe the word on the street all these years has been true. Maybe you do have a problem. That's just alleged, and that's just my opinion, but maybe you do have an issue. Now, when the girls started impersonating each other.
This is Ashley.
Come on, really?
Stacey, if you want to do a TikTok, just say that.
Stacey has stolen my heart. She is right. And Ashley, I see so many of her TikToks, and the crazy thing is I don't even have the TikTok. I don't. But I do have the Instagram. So she posts them all over her Instagram. And I don't mean to be rude, but that woman cannot dance. She has 0 rhythm. And that's why whenever she's talking to Stacey about dancing and no rhythm, I think, really? But yeah, I wish she'd stay the hell off my damn timeline. I could unfollow her. I think that Wendy did a really good Giselle. But when Giselle told us at her confessionals that she went on a trip with some guy that she was dating to Puerto Rico and he left her there. She said he left me there by myself. She said they weren't getting along. She made sure he paid the tab and then he left. I said, well, damn, how bad could it have been? You planned a trip. You flew all the way to Puerto Rico and you got left there? Oh, I just thought that was a little odd. What the hell happened? She says that he still wants her to this day. Then the the talk about Jacqueline and Ink.
No.
So y'all remember.
Because it was too, it was, never mind.
It was two men? Oh, it's too much. That's gotta be uncomfortable.
We gotta clarify.
Stop talking. Stop talking. Stop. Well, no shocker here. Like, Ink's just like shareable. He's like a Lunchable. Just pass it around and everybody like takes a cracker and takes a piece of ham. That's Ink. He's for the community.
Ink did not do anything with Jacqueline, and it was in fact his best friend. But I want to say that there may have been some type of foreplay going on between Ink and Jacqueline because we did all take a shower together.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Yeah, I thought that was disgusting. I really did. Jacqueline tried to say, well, we were 20. It was different. Yeah, but I think that this has gone on longer than from when you were 20. They did a flashback. We remember you and Mia in the shower. And then I remember that scene when Mia said that she shared her boyfriend with you. So either she shared Ink with you or Ink's best friend with you. Either way, that was all, too damn much. Then Mia coming in saying that she didn't think that Jacqueline had the sex with Ink, but there was some interactions because they had a little foreplay before they all got in the shower together. And I said, well, what? I just thought it was a lot. And Stacey said the same thing. Like, stop talking. Stop talking. And then Mia talking about how she wished that Jacqueline could be quiet sometimes. You are the last person to say that. You share way too damn much. I'm sick of her nasty ass. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm sorry. I'm sick of her. I think that everybody should be able to wave their freak flag, do whatever the hell it is you want to do in your bedroom, because that shit has nothing to do with my house and my bedroom. But if you are going to put it out there, you cannot get upset when people talk about it. You told us. So, of course, this is going to be a topic of conversation. I'm just saying, I don't want to talk about it, but you know what I mean. Now that I think about it, did any of you see the article by Essence that says, opinion, there's nothing entertaining about Mia Thornton's Real Housewife of Potomac storyline? I read that article and they are saying the same thing pretty much that we are all saying. This is disgusting behavior. Spilling all of your business. Do what you want to do, but keep us out of the group chat. Like, we don't want to be a part of it. Using Gordon's mental health as a weapon, bringing Ink into the house with your kids. All of this is quite disgusting. And people are sick of it. You're not thinking about these children. Listen, if you get a chance to read the article, please do. I think that this should be saying something to Bravo, Universal, Andy Cohen. This should be Mia's last season. Her and Jacqueline need to go, and they can take Ashley with them. That's just my opinion. So after they have the good rum and some nice appetizers, they decide to change right there in the bar. Karen said it was a 2-stall bathroom in there where all the ladies were changing their clothes. And I said, is it because the restaurant they're going to is too far away from the resort and they don't want to take that long drive? Or I don't know what the hell the excuse could be. But anyway, they did look really nice when they came out of the bathroom. Mia's on the bus, on the Sprinter van, and she's on the phone talking to Ink, being all lovey-dovey, smiling and laughing and talking about how when she flies home from Panama, she's probably just going to jump on a flight and fly to see him so she can give him some Panama puss. I said, shouldn't you head your ass to your children? Find your kids first. Lay eyes on the children. Hug and kiss them. Ask them how their time was before you jump on a plane to give Ink some puss. I just thought that was disgusting. She's going to try to bring up her oldest son lives in Atlanta. Exactly. He lives there. He's with his daddy. He's safe. Check on the ones that you claim was with unstable ass Gordon. Check on them first. The tiny ones. Then fly to Atlanta. Check on your son there. And then give Ink the Panama puss. Get the hell out of here. Stacey on the phone with TJ. I'm sick of them. Did anybody hear him say I love you back? She said I love you, and I thought he said okay. I think he's an asshole. I can't stand him. Now, when they finally get to the restaurant, Stacey brings up Kay's civil suit against Deborah, and Giselle makes some stupid comment talking about, is that still a thing? Hell yeah, it's still a thing. She's the one that ended up bleeding from the forehead and taking an ambulance ride. It's a thing. And I tell you what, every time I saw Deborah, it would be on sight. It's a thing. Get the hell out of here. Giselle knows good and damn well if somebody had attacked her damn neck or attacked her forehead, she would damn sure make sure it was a thing. Get the hell out of here with this.
Oh, and then she wants tapioca.
Whether they admit it or not, Giselle and Karen do secretly love each other. And I feel like they operate like a 50-year-old married couple. They so cute.
And she hit the nail on the head, didn't she? They are two best friends. I don't care what anybody says. Giselle and Karen love each other, but they also love to hate each other too. And they are comical to me. I love it when they are friends. I love it when they're not.
When I woke up this morning, we weren't able to locate my children.
You think you're doing what's best for them, but I don't think that him being around in this moment is what's best for them.
But what do I do? How do I go to a judge and say, hey, he's an unfit father?
I didn't realize until this morning when Karen informed me that you doubled down on what you said.
I apologized to you last night when we came from off camera. I'm really tired of being under a microscope for what I do on my social media, and my life is really kind of wild and crazy, but I am at least being authentic and telling my story. And if you guys don't like it, then don't like it, but I'm not going to change that about me.
And I just don't know if the decisions that are being made are in the best interest of all the parties involved.
But I feel like the temperature has really been high when it comes to Mia, because
Mia has done a lot.
So is Mia. She's been the center of the conversation, every single table conversation.
Because of things she's done.
Jacqueline's just making a fool of herself once again.
Now, with this situation here, I don't really agree with Wendy's comment. She made the statement that maybe Gordon shouldn't be with the kids right now, but you're just going off of what Mia says. You know her to be a liar. So why would you think that Gordon should not be around the children? And her making that comment, but how is she supposed to let the courts know that he's unfit? It would be really hard considering that she's unfit, in my opinion. And trying to act like she's the victim with those fake, non-sane crocodile tears, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And Jacqueline, shut the hell up. You are always making yourself look like an idiot standing behind Mia. Mia gives you disrespect after disrespect after disrespect, and you continue to try to come in and rescue her. You need to rescue yourself because Mia doesn't give a shit, and she's holding a flute, not you. Off topic, but Ashley's confessional look where she was wearing the white, that was the best confessional look I think she has ever had. She looked amazing. Mia says that she did call and talk to her kids. I don't know if I believe it. I mean, maybe it was the shady editors. Maybe it ended up on the cutting room floor, but I think it's odd that we didn't see her actually call and talk to those kids. I would have been on that phone questioning the hell out of those kids once I found out where they were. When they called that lady earlier in the episode and she said, yes, the kids are with her or with such and such, I would have been on that phone with them. Hey, put the kids on. Can we FaceTime? Do you have an iPhone? I mean, it would have been something. No, ma'am. No reaction. That's why I think they lying. Now, the whole thing with Giselle asking for that apology on camera, I don't blame her. You were very negative, made horrible comments about my children on camera. Apologize on camera. I appreciate that Mia did give her an apology, but you could apologize to the group. You could apologize to her on camera in front of the group. You said all those negative things, not once, but twice. You did all of that in front of the group. Apologize in front of the group. Mia getting mad at the ladies for calling her out, that's ridiculous, ma'am. You give them the ammunition to call you out. You have to tell them about your whole life. You put everything out there. You talked about Gordon and his mental health. You tell everybody who you're having the sex with. You tell every single thing. Jacqueline's business, your business, your mama's business, Gordon's family's business, Ashley's business, Giselle's business, everybody's damn business. And then when they question you about it, you want to act like you're being attacked. Get the hell out of here. Shut up some damn time. And then maybe they won't have anything to talk to you about. I think that Mia just likes to be talked about. I think she likes to be the center of attention. And she's one of those people that it does not matter if it's good attention or bad. The point is she's getting attention. And I forgot that earlier in the episode, Giselle was absolutely right. Ink is definitely for the community. That made me laugh. That was funny. And you know what else I think is weird? Remember at Giselle's hat party when Karen and Giselle brought up the fact that they thought that Mia and Gordon were not taking the children's best interest at heart? Mia broke down, was absolutely frantic, ran off crying in the bathroom. We saw the real tears. They're talking about my kids. And we didn't get any of that when she thought her kids was missing. I said, what? This does not match. Something is wrong with that story. She's a liar. I did notice recently that Giselle unfollowed Mia on social media. I think that Giselle is done with her, and it's right before the reunion. And then the whole thing with the 613 hair color, I have to say, I'm sorry, but I didn't know what that was either. Stacey thought it was an area code, and I thought it was too. I said, oh, is that North Carolina's area code? Because, Mia's from North Carolina. I didn't know. And when Wendy explained that that's the color blonde that Mia was wearing, Stacey had it right. She said Mia is the goddess of brunettes. Karen is the only one that can wear this 613. And Ashley, she started laughing. Personally, I think that Karen should stop wearing it as well, especially not that wig. Let it go. I can't take it. Anyway, you guys, what do you think about this season? Some episodes I'm really enjoying. Other episodes lag a little bit. I don't know, you guys. Get down in the comments and let me know what you think. And until next time, bye.